What's good, Goodman family? Starting the day off in the truck again. Going to the insurance place. Cause adult things. So, why are y'all so zoomed in? Like, that is a serious question. I never hit the zoom button, guys. Anyway, there we go. Now we're back to normal. With the adult stuff and insurance and stuff. What insurance companies do y'all use? What insurance companies do y'all prefer? Personally, I have Nationwide. I'm happy with Nationwide, but like everybody, I've considered switching. If I did, what would y'all suggest me switching to? At that, I've thought about it. I have. What about you? She doesn't care because she doesn't drive. But it is what it is. And so, finished at the insurance place and got by the bank and deposited some money. And then went and got gas. I stopped and deposited money in my checking account because, you know, you have cash and you go pay for it. If you go pay for gas, that's it. And you give too much money and the car doesn't take enough to fill up. You have to go back in and stand in the line again and then be like, hey, my car got full, I didn't need all the money and blah 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 blah. I need you to give me my change back, blah 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 blah. Whole stupid long bullcrap ordeal. So I just went and put money in the gas tank, or I mean the checking account, and then went to the gas tank. Drive a little Ford Ranger. Okay, little truck. Gas prices are ridiculous. Like, my head hurts, like all through here, it hurts because of these gas prices. Little Ford Ranger cost me $45 to fill up. Gas prices are ridiculous. Oil companies need to, like, just stop. Just stop. You don't gotta charge an arm and a leg and make people take out mortgages after mortgages after mortgages just to get gas. Gas is something you're gonna get regardless. Why charge so damn much? I'm gonna watch some I'm gonna watch some Rick and Morty to try and calm down. Pickle Rick! Yeah, so the hurricane, it should be about in Florida right now. We're in North Carolina. That's a decent amount off. Plus, it'd be back that way. Not that way. So we're having some really bad thunderstorms come in just a few days before this hurricane. I mean, it's already rained all night. Starting to rain now. There's water on my lens, on my screen, not lens. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. This hurricane hit us when we're ground's full of water. I don't think we're gonna be as bad as Houston. You're falling away, guys. Heart goes out to all those in Houston. This hurricane that's coming up behind me, cut that off before I get copyrighted. This hurricane that's coming up on us all now, like, don't get me wrong, I don't want it to hit nobody. I'd like it to go back out to sea. They don't bother me. I can sit there through the wind and everything, be perfectly fine. But I would much rather it hit Florida and come up the coast and hit us than for it to go through and hit Houston again. Houston's had enough problems right now. What do you think?
Same.
I have this thing. 15 or so years ago, we had Floyd, and y'all should all remember Floyd. Floyd was pretty bad, especially here in the eastern North Carolina area. We had it about like Houston. I mean, my personal piece of land never had water on it. We still got evacuated because we didn't know how bad it was going to get. But land all the way around us was just drenched. Like, we were an island. My mom's got up that morning, went to get coffee or something, I don't exactly remember, it was 15 years ago, and screamed and woke everybody in the house up. And then she was on the way to go tell people what was going on, and screamed when she saw out the back window. And then we all went out, and like 100 yards down the road, water was covered. 200 the other direction on the road, it was covered, and it was about a yard deep back behind us. Not saying like a literal measurement of a yard, but a person's yard. And about an hour, I'd say, after we realized the water everywhere, we had a helicopter land in the field across the street, and they told us that not only were we dealing with issues from the storm itself, but the storm, because when we had Floyd, right, Floyd hit us, it went on up straight through North Carolina into Virginia and stuff, out to sea, and while it was out to sea, it didn't die out, it got stronger, and its direction turned. And while it was out to sea, we had another one come through. I don't remember the other one's name, sorry, pretty sure somebody could Google it, but it wasn't even that bad of a storm. But we had just had a hurricane before Floyd. Then we had Floyd, which was pretty bad on its first pass. Then we had like a category 2 or something, small hurricane come through. And then Floyd had come back inland and hit us again. So we had, within a month, 3 hurricanes hit us, but 4 total, just because Floyd hit twice. So we had really saturated grounds. We had, like, it was bad. But on Floyd's second pass, when we thought we were done and we had gone out and cleaned up everything and Floyd had gone back out to sea and died, like, because we worked on cleaning it up, our yard and stuff, the next day, we were starting to do good. The day after that, they told us that the dam had busted due to Floyd, and the water was going to be rising a foot an hour for the next 48 hours. Now, immediately my dad called shenanigans. He was like, "You're telling me in 2 days the water's going to raise 48 feet? Shenanigans." Except for he didn't say shenanigans. Hey. And, we watched the water keep rising. The Army came and evacuated us out in their big Army vehicles, and I'm stuck behind a moped still. They turned the same way I am. I don't like it. And they sorry guys, I was trying to focus on passing that moped. And when we went by, it was bad because, yeah, of course, you couldn't see the road. Okay, that's no big deal. The worst case scenario, you drive into the ditch. Their big Army vehicles could drive straight through the ditches, no problem. Where it was bad is I was at the back of the truck, so like I could see everything that we were passing. It was the road I grew up on, so I pretty much knew everything on that road, but like I never saw the bridge. Never did I see the bridge. And there's like a river that bridge covers. And you know, rivers aren't shallow. We never saw the bridge, never saw the rails, not even the top of them through the water, never nothing. I'm sitting there thinking, this is a pretty big gap between trees that, you know, I don't remember being this big of a gap. And then we started seeing stuff that lined up for like the factory that's on the other side of the bridge towards town. And I'm like, did we really just cross this bridge and not see it? If I couldn't see it, how could the friggin' Army people see it and, you know, not drive into the river? Because that would have been bad. Very bad. Of course, they gave us the option to leave or stay, and Dad saying he didn't believe it, he stayed. And made us leave in case it did. The neighbor did the same thing, and he told Dad if it got bad, they'd hop on their jet ski, on the neighbor's jet skis, and they'd leave. And I was like, I want to stay and ride the jet ski. You get to have all the fun. That was my 8th grade mentality. 7th grade? 7th, 8th grade. I was one of the two. That was my mentality. Really bad flooding. School's gonna be out anyway. I have to leave, and you're gonna stay and possibly leave on a jet ski. Where's the fairness in that? Like those time lapses. This is my window tripod set up to get it through my window. Let me move it though, because I'm about to put the blinds down. About to put the blinds down. And I hate it. Oh, I'm sorry if you have headphones on. We definitely need to get some window WD-40 or something for them blinds, because that was just straight horrible. Ow. Straight horrible. But as of right now, getting ready to go pick up little man from church so that we can get him back home and bathed. He's got school in the morning. He's got to be in bed at a decent time. I'll be right with you. I've got to figure this out. Oh, I should have. Hold on, guys. It was never so hard to put that up. Anyway, we're gonna go to the church to pick little man up. We're here at the First Free Will Baptist Church. But guys, it's raining hard again. And I'm waiting for little man to get out. From there, we'll, there's really some girl running around splashing in the mud puddles in the parking lot. Hey, makes her happy. From here, we're gonna get little man in the car and then going to the house and get him bathed. Yippers. Got my little man. And do you want to show him and tell him? First week back in Cubby, and he got to bring Cubby home. Now I got cars behind me, so I got to get right to go, guys. So, he's all bathed up. Got me all like soaked in the shower too, trying to give him a bath. The little spraying him, and it was good until he thought he got water in his eye. Then he tried jumping out the shower on me. Is that right, butthead?
I want jumping on you.
Yeah, I bet you do. You want to show him Britches and tell him Britches? You want to show him Cubby and tell him about Cubby? Cubby's like the mascot for his age group at church, and he was the first night back at Moana's. Is that what it is? Moana's?
Yeah, I'm getting at Moana's.
And they only do that during school year time frame. During the summer they take off and they just do other stuff.
Daddy?
But tonight was the first night back to that. And evidently he did good enough to be the first one to receive Cubby. Hi guys! But yeah, don't hit him, Cubby. Alright guys, we're gonna get him to bed, and that's gonna wrap up today. So, with that said, until next time, don't hit the lens. Don't no. I don't end it doing this. I end it going, keep it real.
Sometimes you do that.
Not to end it. We go over this every night, guys. Y'all are here. Y'all see it. We never end it by doing that. We end it by simply saying, until next time. And then we do this hand motion. And then we say,
keep it real.
Keep it real. Hand motion. Look, I'll show you how to do the hand motion. Ready? Come here. Come here.
Pokemon. Daddy,
Look, 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 look. Stop, stop, stop. It's something from Assassin's Creed. You hold your hand out. All the way. Stop. You gotta have, look, look, look. You're doing the Spider-Man thing. Oh, do this. All the fingers like this. And all you do is you just put in that one finger. This finger, this finger, this finger stay up. This finger goes down. like that, yeah, like that. And then you say, keep it real. Well, I guess he's gonna do it his way. Keep it real, guys. Don't hit the screen. Keep it real. Keep it real.